Hello, and welcome to Notary Life with Kimmi. I am here with Angela and Alexis. I will let them do an introduction right quick.
Hello, everybody. It's Alexis from Mobile Notary Services by Alexis. How are we doing this evening?
Angela.
Hi, this is Andrea. So glad you guys were able to come on this evening.
Hey guys, we'll give YouTube a few minutes to notify people. In the meantime, we are also part of the Notary Educators Training Team. We each have our own businesses, but our other life is helping you all to become great notaries, learning how to properly do those documents, and how to grow successful businesses. And tonight we're talking about translation services. We'll give YouTube a few more minutes. Are we able to get you Facebook up, Alexis or Angela? Hi, Donna. Welcome. Monroe, Georgia. Hey, Frank. What's going on? So people are hopping on as we speak. We'll wait 2 more seconds. I hope you guys had a great Tuesday. I'm sorry the email went out so late today, but I have been working like a maniac. So I have not had time. That's how this video actually came about, tonight's topic. A few more minutes because Angela and we all have another appointment. So we're going to stay on probably about a half hour or so. So if you miss anything, catch it on the replay. And welcome to those who will join us later. So I'm going to get right into it. Translation services. Are you guys adding translation services to your business, those who are here? If you put a 1 in the chat, if you're doing translation services, and a 2 if you don't even know what it is or you're not offering it. We'll wait 1 second. Put a 1 in the chat if you are offering translation services, and then a 2 if you are not offering and you don't even know what it is. Let's see. Any takers? Hey, Tanita. Welcome. Hello. Any takers? Donna, work is always good too. Okay. Very good. Frank does translation services. Okay, very good, Frank. Tanita doesn't do it. Jasmine doesn't do it yet. So we're going to add the word as not yet. Monica, not yet. Amy, or Amy, not yet. So let's talk about what translation services is. Hey, Marcel. Marcel, do you do translation services? Let me know. And thank you for helping me out the other day. Marcel was able to serve as a witness for me. I appreciate it. Jasmine says not yet. Yes, not yet. So let's talk about translation services. Marcel says she is offering that service. Very good. So translation services, and I was not even offering that, guys, until about 6 months ago, ladies. Alexis and Angela both were doing it. And I was like, I need to add that. I would call Angela and Alexis and I'm like, how you do that again? So you guys know whenever I'm learning anything tonight, for those of you who are joining us, we're talking about translation services. Whenever I do anything, I like to know it like a pro. And I had to learn all about translation services, and I did, and actually wrote a course about it. But tonight we're going to talk about the course in a second. But what is translation services? So translation services looks like this. And the reason I decided to do this little live tonight is because I had 2 within 24 hours. The first one is, hey, Joanne. Hey, the Anthony Brown. Welcome. And Facebook, we got somebody over there. Oh, okay. So Marcel she did the course. Very good. And watched the video. So translation services, though, for those of you who are just joining us, is when a client will call you. They may speak Spanish, German, French, Arabic, doesn't matter what language, but you only speak English. So you're saying, how can I help them get this document translated? So the customer is basically hiring you to be the facilitator and get the document translated. So several instances this is going to happen. Maybe someone's getting married. In my case right now, I have one that needs a birth certificate translated from Spanish to English. Another notary referred a job to me because they were not currently offering translation services. And the client needs 55 pages translated from one language, from English to another language. So I won't say the other language for privacy reasons. But let's just insert, I don't know, Russian. Okay. just in case my client is a subscriber. So anyway, they need 55 documents completed though, right? So they don't know how to go about getting that facilitated. They have no clue, how do I get this translated? So I, or you, or Angela, or Alexis, as the notary, the client will give us the document. We will find a translation company. And there are many in my other video that we offered. So watch the other two. I have 2 other videos on translation services. But you will find a translation company, and you might find one that you actually like. So I won't name drop here. But in the course, I actually mentioned several, and then also in the other video that I have, I mentioned a couple. It's 2 other videos actually about translation services. So go back and watch the other 2. So then you would facilitate it. You send it to the company. The company will send the translated documents back to you, and then you will give it to the client. So you still need training. I made it sound really easy because that's just what I do over here, but you need to know different processes regarding the translation services. So Angela, what's your thought about the translation service business? And I'm gonna have Angela talk about it as far as the point of apostilles too, because so that was just one scenario that I just provided with you. Somebody will just call you and say, hey, I need some documents translated. But also when it comes to doing apostilles, which Angela is our teacher, you also need to know the translation process for facilitating apostilles if you want to do it like a pro. So you need my translation training and then Angela's translation and her apostille training. So how does that fit in with the apostille training and the knowledge of offering translation services, Angela?
So often clients that need apostilles, they also need documents translated because either the country requires it to be translated in their language, or if it's going to the Department of State and it's in a language, it needs to be translated into English or something like that. So when the client comes to you and say, oh, I need this document apostille, and also I need it translated, you would not want to say, I can help you with that. And like Kim mentioned, the only thing you really have to do is find a translation company so you can facilitate the translation of the document, just like you're facilitating the apostille to be done. And so that way you're adding value to your business because you're offering another service.
Yes. So sometimes that translation needs a notary. So many scenario, guys. So in the comments, unfortunately, I won't be able to explain this whole process to you because I've had a few videos recently where someone learns about a service and they want me to kind of tell them the whole process in the comment section. Unfortunately, it's a little bit too long for that. That's why I said check out the other 2 videos that I have about translation services. But I really want you guys to think about adding this to your business because people will call you in either scenario. They just need the translation or they're doing an apostille. So I see that a lot of times too. I have a document and they need it translated there in French. Do anybody in the group speak French? Well, there may be someone in your group that speaks French, but then you have to understand, does the document need to be professionally translated? So it's so many levels to everything, but we make it simple. So in my translation course, learn add translation services like a pro, it is on sale, and I do have the 2 free videos on YouTube. So not just trying to sell you something, but check out those 2 videos, and then also the actual course is 50% off right now at notaryeducatorsllc.com, and the coupon code is WIN23. All of the trainings actually are on sale, 50% off. Coupon code is WIN23, and that is WIN23. Notary Educators LLC. That's the live trainings, including Angela's apostille training, which is never on sale. And also the Notarize Like a Pro is on sale, and then all the self-paced courses, okay? So think about adding translation services. If you're late and just joining us, go back and watch the beginning of the video so you can see how you can add translation services to your business. We're going to take a few questions, and then we'll probably have to head out. We have about 15 minutes. So, Angela, you want to read the chat tonight?
Sure. What happened to Kim? Oh.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, so hi everyone who's saying hello. And we have the Facebook user who's saying that I understood we were not allowed to do this. So I don't know what that's Renee. I don't know what she really means by we're not allowed to do it, but translates documents. And so really we're not doing it, we're facilitating it.
So yes, Renee, I will add to that. We can offer this service. You may be mistaken as to what we're referring to when we say translation services. So feel free to start the beginning of the video over and watch my other 2 videos I have about translation services. And I'll just say this really briefly. There's so many times when people are told that they can't do something when it's quite frankly just not accurate. There's no way that Alexis, I, and Angela would be doing anything that is illegal, that we actually broadcasted on YouTube and talked about it 3 different videos. So believe me when I tell you, it is a service you can provide, and you just need to know how to provide it, okay?
And to go along with that, that doesn't mean that, oh, I have a friend who speaks Spanish or French and they can translator. So the Facebook.
So Angela, you kind of breaking. Angela, you are kind of breaking up. Did you hear that, Alexis? Yeah. So Angela, I better read the comments, Angela.
Yeah, it's my computer.
That's okay. I'll read them. So what Angela was saying, though, that when we talk about translation services, that does not mean that I'm going to call my buddy who speaks another language to have them translate the document. Now, it could mean that in some cases. It could. But you really have to know what you're doing when you start offering these services. That's why we bring you the information, what you can offer. We teach you how to add it to your business, but you have to know how to do it like a pro. There's no bootlegging over here. You can't just make this stuff up. You got to really know what you're doing to offer the services and ask the money that we're talking about. Okay. And yes, we are talking about documents only for whoever put that in there in Facebook. Let me see. Can I pull up Facebook also? Alexa said to step away. I think we're caught up though. Hold on one second. Yeah, we're talking about documents only. We have another Facebook. An example was a relative could not translate for someone. That's not completely true. A relative can translate. It depends on what the document is. Let me see. Can I pull up our Facebook group right quick? Yeah, so that's not completely true. Either. You have to have all the variables. Let me pull it up right quick. Here we go. Renee is saying an example was a relative could not translate for someone. We're talking about translating documents to Renee, not verbal, not the written language, not the verbal language, the written language. Okay. Angela, if you do want to say something, just come on off of mute. But yeah, we got a little delay on your end. Something's going on. The Anthony Brown Show says, I'm in Florida. I network with a Haitian and Spanish notary. At times they translate in their language for me all the time. Notaries can translate, but I notarize or confirm they did it. That would be correct. And it's situational based though, depending on who's requiring the translation. Again, sometimes it could be anybody could translate. I could translate. I can, but it depends on who's requesting the translation. Okay. So whatever questions you guys have now would be the time to ask while we're live, because again, we won't be able to go back on this particular video and do too much teaching in the comment section. It's just too much to cover. If you have a live question right now, though, I'll be more than happy to try to answer it for you. Okay. Give you guys a few more minutes to type your questions or your comments. And then if you don't have anything, we'll probably be trying to head out because I know the ladies have other appointments and I do also tonight. We just wanted to hop on and talk about translation services. Anything else going on in your notary businesses you would like to discuss? And if you're not doing the I-9 form, I'll talk about that briefly for new people. That is a form that's completed when someone starts a new remote job in the United States. If you're not offering that, all states are able to complete it except California, where you have to have a special training and special insurance in order to complete that. That course is also on sale. If you are not doing ink fingerprinting, you may want to look into that. All states are able to do ink fingerprinting. So all the courses are on sale. The Apostille course and Alexis's notary loan signing training. Did you want to talk about that right quick, Alexis, the notary loan signing agent and your new Google course?
Yeah, so the loan signing training online, we have two options, online or live. The online course and the live, they both walk you through beginning to end with the loan signing job, getting how to get assignments, where to go to get assignments when you're first starting out. And we also go over documents. So we go over a lot of different information in the loan signing course. It's amazing if you haven't taken the NNA's course or if you have. So either way, it's still a great course for you. And then the Google online course is a new course we just dropped. And with that course, everything you need for your Google page, beginning to end, if you're just starting one or if you already have one and want to maximize it. So either way, both courses will fit anything you have going on for your business.
Thank you, ma'am. Angela, there is a question for you from thank you, Jasmine, for the tip about Ron in North Carolina. I appreciate that. That is great news for you guys. Another stream of income. I have about 6 videos about Ron, so check them out before you start investing money and really make sure it's something you want to add. So watch those videos first. Anybody that's watching, if you're thinking about doing remote online notary, which is what Ron stands for, check out those. I have about 6 videos, I think. Angela?
He says, when doing apostilles in a foreign language, must it be translated into English? So the answer to that question is not all the time. It does not have to be translated into English. But if it has to be apostille with the Department of State, yes, it always has to be translated into English. But most states no, but some states do require English translation. So you would have to check the state's website.
And I'm actually doing apostille tomorrow for the country of Colombia. And I spelled Colombia wrong on the form, y'all. I cracked myself up.
You did not spell it Columbia.
You know I did. You know I did. So the client was looking. I said, oh, Lord, I look so crazy. I put COLU, thinking of the coffee. That's what was coming to my mind, Colombian coffee. And Jeffrey was looking over my shoulder. He said, it's CL. No, the client said it first, I think. And then Jeff said, no, COLO. I said, oh, Lordy B. But I'm human. So I spelled Colombia wrong. I know he was like, I hope she don't get my document wrong. But I had, in this particular apostille case, I had to be the notary on the document because it's a power of attorney, just a general power of attorney. He's selling his car to his daughter who is still over in Colombia. He's been here 1 year. So it was hilarious. Oh, look at Texas increasing a fee from $6 to $10, September 1. You guys are dropping some gems tonight. Yes. Thank you for all these tips. So we got to get ready to get that money in September for Texas. All right. Who's next? Oh, I guess I need to read them, right? Okay. Let's see. I got that comment. Yeah, Sheree, that was crazy, right? Let me see. Sorry about that delay there. I forgot Angela has a little issue over there. Donna says, Kimmi, you mentioned something in a recent video about a smaller stamp. I got one from Office Depot. It's 1 3/4 wide and 5/8 tall. I hope it's small enough. Yeah, I bought a stamp. For those of you who did not see the video, I bought a stamp from NNA. And I thought it's called the mini stamp, but it's actually the same size as my other stamp. It's a little bit smaller. So I was upset about it. Watch the video, but I was upset about it because my commission expires in October. So I bought this second stamp. Actually, it's my third that I have. I can't use, but it's purple. It's cute. So I'll keep it. You know how my regular stuff is pink. So anyway, I'll keep it. But yeah, it's not as small as I thought. So I am going to look for a mini. I think I saw one day. So I'm going to Google it because they got like it's a mini when I saw. When I find it, I'm going to do a video on it. So yeah, I hope that works for you too, Donna. And then Okima says, I received my commission today, y'all. I'm so excited and eager to get started. Yes, Okima, congratulations. We are happy for you. Very good. Let us know if we can help you with your training, okay? And who was that letting us know about the $10 fee over on Facebook? Let me see, can I give y'all a shout out? Renee, thank you, girl. So it's going from $6 to $10. That's going to make a difference, too. That's going to make a difference. Okay, any other questions right quick? Oh, Natural Jessie says there's a mini on Amazon. It's pink and black. I'm going to look it up really quick because that's where I get all my notary supplies normally. And I was trying to, like I said, get it from Amazon. I'm just going to look it up really quick. Notary. A mini stamp. Let me see how big it is. Oh, it is. It's $20. I might go ahead and order it. I hate to order it because it's called a pocket stamp. I'm going to add it to my supply list after I order it, guys, because I need to see if it's really mini. It's called a notary pocket stamp if that's the one you're referring to. Thank you, Natural Jessie. I'm going to order it because it's only $20, I guess. I hate to, again, because my commission expires in October. But I'm going to order it so I can do a video and show you all what it looks like. So don't order it yet, y'all, because it may not be what you need. And I don't want y'all to waste y'all money. All right. Joanne is saying, what's the size of the mini stamp? It's saying that it is 7/8 by 2 3/8. So, oh, matter of fact, this says New York. I got to see, can I customize it for me in my state? Let me just click customize. Oh, yeah. It looks like you can just customize it for your state. Well, it's asking for a number, notary number. So in some states, you don't have a notary number, but you may have a notary number on your certificate from your state. So you could probably use that. That's what I plan to use when I order this. But again, I probably would tell y'all to wait 1 second and let me waste my money and see if it worked. That's what I would say. Because if you order it and it's not small enough, you're going to be mad like me. So I already wasted some money. I got $20 more, I guess. It's the worst case, I could write it off on my taxes. Angela, did you want to add anything else? You and Alexis, before we get out of here? And I think I will order this stamp. I'll let y'all know. Now, the only thing about ordering this is it's saying it's taking April 3rd through the 5th to get here. So that's almost a week and a half. But go ahead, Angela.
Just another point about the translation. Just be careful if you're doing translation for apostilles, because I talked to a person that took my training, and he has like 10 documents from a Chinese immigrant. And so realize that sometimes the destination country requires, certain things, and they won't take it. So you just have to realize that. That's why I said I always get a verified translator, meaning someone who's been trained. They take training and they have a certificate or certified to do it. So just be careful if you're doing apostilles and you're getting translation services.
And that's why you need the course, because I cover all of that in the translation course. I cover all of the different ways that it can be translated. I mean, not every single way, but the top 95% of times, the way it's going to be translated, I cover that in the course. Mm-hmm. Angela, would you like to hit that last question from Jay Anthony? And Natural Jessie, thank you so much for the tips about the mini stamp. She says it's a little annoying because you pop it open with your finger like a pinching motion, and you must be on a flat surface or it inks uneven. So I'm going to check it out again before you guys start ordering it, and then we'll go from there. Angela, you want to hit Jay Anthony? I mean, Jay Anthony. I got what's his name? What's that? Steve Harvey? What show is that? Not Jay Anthony Brown,
Anthony Brown. That's what
the Anthony Brown show. You want to hit his comment?
Oh. And Angela, after taking your apostille class, will you still be available for questions? I'm doing them. This chat thing is covering it.
Oh, that's all he said. I've been doing it for 2 years.
Have lots of questions. So the answer is yes. I also have the Apostille Education Station. It's a subscription, and I do have a few people that are taking that, and they do call me when they have questions. They don't have a lot of questions, but they do call me when they have questions. So I do have that available. So the answer to your question is yes.
Okay. So, and again, I'm looking at this thing. It says all New York notarial requirements. So I'm going to see, can I order it from my state? Because it's saying New York, but it does let you customize it. So we are going to say good night, guys. If you are not doing translation services, apostilles, and fingerprinting, any of these additional services that we talk about, please check them out on our website. They are not just hype. We're not just trying to sell you a course. We want you to be prepared and not hop over in Facebook and say, how do I do a translation? Or how do I do an I-9? You got to be prepared. You can either self-teach or let us teach you the express. Okay. Would you like to say something, Alexis?
No.
Okay. So one last thing from Diamond. She says, I have a topic question off topic question. I just became Ron certified. I can't pass the connection check for the video part. I've used the laptop and webcam. Yeah, Diamond Cougar. Unfortunately, I don't even do Ron. I have 6 videos on processes, but I'm not a Ron notary. Our state does not allow it. So I'm figuring you probably want to check and see if your laptop is outdated. That would probably be the first thing I would check. How old is your laptop? Reach out to the company you're working for. Ask them for any tips. And the webcam also, you might want to see if that's if it's compatible. Most of the times when something like this it's not compatible or it's old, outdated. So unfortunately, sometimes with Ron, you got to spend a little bit of money. So I always say double check before you start investing in Ron. Well, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Notary Educators, Notary Life with Kimmi. And if you don't know, I started a new YouTube channel, Healthy Life with Kimmi, where I document my weight loss journey, guys. I am doing so well. I must admit, I lost 8 pounds.
Yay.
And check it out over there if you have not. Notary, it's called Healthy Life with Kimmi. Yes, that's my newest YouTube channel. Okay. And over there, we talk about all things healthy, because without your health, you cannot get the wealth. How about that? All right, guys. Well, until next time, we're going to say good night. Yes, Black girls, white girls, all girls rock. All right. Good night, y'all.
Night.
Bye. Mis Latinas también todo, okay? I don't want to get in trouble with nobody. All girls rock. Just reading a comment. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for your support and much success in your businesses.